Overclockers, my name's Brownie and I know that you guys love a PC build video, so keep watching to see me put together this PC called the Sabre. It's a pre-built PC you can actually buy on the Overclockers website, and I'll also be showcasing the brand new Kolink Unity Lateral PC case and Umbra Void all-in-one cooler, which are available for a bargain price. Now, without further ado, let's travel back in time and take a closer look at all the components I used in this build. So let's take a closer look at the Kolink Unity Lateral PC case. It's available in either a performance edition or the one that I have here is the ARGB version. It has this classic black aesthetic with, of course, a hinged tempered glass side panel, which does provide an excellent view of your internal components. It's been designed to ensure great airflow, so you've got this huge ventilated front panel, and of course there is plenty of space for all of your different components, even though it is a mid-tower size. Additionally, I also like that the front I/O panel is really extensive. You'll find it just on the top side of the case. It has a USB-C connector and USB 3.1 connectivity, as well as an additional USB 2 port, and of course HD audio, so a slot for your headset and your microphone as well, which is great support to see on a budget case. Now taking a look inside the case, like I mentioned, it is a mid-tower size, but it still has space for up to eATX motherboards. On the back, you'll find 7 PCIe slots, and there is space for up to 410mm graphics cards. So that's going to support those really large GPUs, including the RTX 4090. If you want to vertically mount your GPU, a vertical mounting bracket is actually included with this case, but you are going to need a PCIe extension cable, which can be bought separately. Moving around to the back of the Unity Lateral, you can see that the PSU shroud has space for large ATX power supplies that are up to 200mm long. There's also support for 4 drives with 2 dedicated bays here for 2.5-inch SSDs, and then also a little hard drive bay here as well for your 3.5-inch hard drives. Sat smack bang in the middle of the case is the included fan hub. So this controls the ARGB lighting on the pre-installed fans and also the fan speed. And it makes kind of connecting everything up to your motherboard that little bit easier. The ARGB and performance models do come with different pre-installed fans. There is a rear 120mm fan in the back of both cases, and the ARGB model comes with a further 3 120mm RGB fans in the front of the case, whereas the performance model just comes with an additional 2 120mm fans. As you can see, inside the Kolink Unity Lateral, there is going to be plenty of space for all of your hardware and cooling, and that leads me nicely onto the rest of the specifications that have been chosen for this build. We have the i5-12400F. This is a great value processor with 6 cores and 12 threads. It's ideal for an affordable gaming PC like the Sabre. This is then going to be paired with the Gigabyte B660 DS3H8X. It's a straightforward motherboard that gets the job done at a brilliant price, and therefore it's going in the Sabre. The motherboard is a DDR4 board, so of course I'm going to be using DDR4 memory, and it's 16 gigabytes of 3600 MHz Kingston Fury, or a 2x8 gigabyte kit to be exact. The cooler that I'm then going to be using is also from Kolink. It's the Kolink Umbra Void all-in-one cooler, and I'm going to be using the 240mm version installed in the top of the case. Also in this build, our graphics card is going to be the RTX 4060 Ti. This one is from Zotac. I really like the cooler design. It's nice and compact with 2 fans. It uses the normal 8-pin PCIe connector, and it also has 8 gigabytes of VRAM. For storage, we have the WD Blue SN570. We actually created a dedicated video on this little drive, and it is an excellent budget option. It's perfect for installing the Windows OS and a couple of your favorite games. Finally, everything is going to be powered by the Aerocool Integrator Gold 750 watt power supply. This PSU is modular, which makes it much easier for cable management. It's also a really great price considering that it is gold rated. So it's also going to be reliable and efficient as well, and perfect for powering all of these components. Of course, the Sabre is an Overclockers UK pre-built PC, so if you wanted to buy yourself one, you can tweak the memory and the storage, etc. to your preferred configuration, and it will be built by one of our experts, not me, like this one's about to be. It'll also be thoroughly tested and backed by an extensive 3-year collect and return warranty. Now, let's get building. And that's the build. I've set it all up so that the RGB lighting on the cooler and the fans is controlled by the inbuilt Kolink fan and RGB hub. It's actually included with the case. It's impressive how many different effects there are to choose from, and you can access them all by pressing the button on the top of the case and scroll through them. Some are a little bit crazy, but I love how it looks in this blue and green coloration. Now let's take a closer look at a few of the other effects. The Kolink case overall I am happy with. You've got plenty of airflow through the front panel, loads of space for all the different components you want to put in this case, including those large graphics cards, and the clearance for cable management at the back is reasonable. There are a lot of different cables for all the fans back there, but I managed to get them all under control and under that side panel nice and easily. If you like the look of anything that you've seen in this video, I am going to link to all of the individual components in the description below that I used in this Sabre build. Pricing is correct at the time that we filmed, and if you're interested, the Unity Lateral Performance case is $64.99, whereas the ARGB case here with 3 RGB fans is $79.99. The Umbra Void all-in-one cooler in this 240mm size is $72.99, and I'm also going to link them below. There is of course the completely pre-built and tested Sabre if you prefer a plug and play version. And thank you guys very much for watching. Do let me know if you enjoyed this build video, and remember to like, subscribe, and I'll catch you again in the next one.